Good morning. You're getting to look at my vacation hair right now, so pardon that. But some of you, or at least a couple, wanted to see where we were staying in Turks and Caicos. We're in Providenciales, kind of the main island where the airport is. It's not. It's pretty much anywhere you want to go is 10 to 15 minutes away. And so I'll keep it brief and just kind of show you the Royal West Indies Resort, which is a kind of a minimal place. There's no gym, there's no spa, there's not any tennis courts or anything like that, but it's just a very nice, well-kept resort. And as long as you come in, parking lot, and you can check in here if you are staying at a room that is managed by the hotel itself. There are some privately owned suites, and I'm going to take a quick walkthrough. We are staying in a privately owned suite that we rented through VRBO. This is July, so we're at the beginning of off season. The weather has been great, on the warm side, in the 80s. High 80s the whole time, and it's muggy. You feel it when you're walking around, but the beach is very pleasant. For what they lack here in whatever those extra amenities, if you like those things, they make up for in their grounds. Are very well kept, and it's very beautiful landscaping, lots of color, lots of big palm trees with coconuts. I'd say they have about 8 of these 3-story buildings. Each one is a suite with a full kitchen, 1 or 2 bedrooms. I'm not sure what all of the variations are, but we usually like to have an ocean view and be close to the beach, but this time we went closer we're on the ground floor, and it turned out pretty nice. This is the quiet pool, is what it's called. It's got 2 little sections, a little small part there. And it's always very clean. Everything around here is kept really nice. We have a walkout patio right to this pool, and usually there's a little waterfall over there that we can hear. And our room is right there. And I'd say there's, I think, about 8 buildings, and maybe only one of them has an ocean view. But we're already about halfway through the resort. It's not extremely crowded this time of year, and the prices are reduced from the busy season, which is from November to March. That's what I understand. That's also lobster season, so if you got to have some Caribbean lobster, then you don't want to come in the summer, because they do not have it. But yes, we've really enjoyed all of the palm trees, and learned something new. I think I'm coming up on it right now. Didn't know that acai berries grow on a certain kind of palm tree, and that is them right there. They almost look like olives, and they go from green to dark purple, almost black. This is the bigger pool in the restaurant that's on site, which I would say is convenient and adequate, although we have discovered all of the restaurants here are extremely pricey. They don't make a lot of their own things here on Turks and Caicos, so everything's imported, and prices reflect that. So be prepared if it's 2 people and you want to have even lunch, that might be $100 at least. And then if you're going out to dinner and you each have a drink, like a cocktail or something, and an appetizer and an entree, it's going to be $120 to $150 at least. All right, so that probably is the only, well, maybe this one too, maybe has an ocean view, and we're almost all the way through from the front of the resort to the back. We're coming up on the beach, as you can see in the distance. Again, everything is very well kept, very clean. The staff is very friendly and accommodating. We've actually really enjoyed it here and would definitely come back. We don't typically play tennis or go to a spa or work out while we're on vacation, so this is just meant to be a relaxing time, so we didn't really miss any of those things. And as you're coming off the beach, of course, you can wash your feet right there, get the sand off, and pick up your towels right here. And you're off on a very, very comfortable sandy beach. Even it does get a tiny bit hot at about from noon to 2 to walk on it, but otherwise it's bearable. The sand is very soft. Everywhere you can walk, even down at the water, is you can go barefoot. There's nothing sharp anywhere. There's no seaweed. There's no jellyfish. No rocks on the bottom. It's all very, very comfortable. It's very peaceful here. They keep it quiet. We haven't heard anybody playing loud music or anything like that. You can just come down here and listen to the wind, and you can kind of hear the ocean, but it's just a very, very calm ocean. Hardly any waves at all. In the morning, it's not very crowded. Gets a little more crowded past noon. And yeah, that's about it. You can see some of the other resorts down there. They do have some all-inclusive places, of course. They have beaches. They have lots of different. They have a Ritz-Carlton, and I don't know. I'd say there's probably 20, 25 resorts along the Strand, but they're all pretty, 4 or 5 stories at most, except for maybe the 7 stars and the Ritz-Carlton, which are pretty tall. And yeah, that's about it. So signing off. If you have any questions, let us know. Happy to let you know how it was. Bye-bye.